The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to add a photo album to your club page. When you go to the Mirage at Barnegat.com website, the first thing you need to do is log in. I've already logged in. Once you log in, scroll down to the bottom of the page, all the way to the bottom, and there is an admin link in the lower right-hand corner. And so if you click on that admin link, that will take us to the back end of the page. On here, if you look at the left menu, you'll see Pages and Navigations. If we click that, it opens up this. So if you come here and you see it's only Pages, Navigation, Features, and you don't see all of these items, just simply click on Pages and Navigation and it will open this up. So scroll down on the Pages and Navigation site and you'll come to one that says Photo Album. So click on the Photo Album. Here we come to a list of all photo albums on the website that are currently active and had been there at one time but are now expired. And so you can see the names of them and see whether they're expired or active. So with that, what we want to do is notice at the top of the page, there are these blue tabs. View, Edit, We're In, Add, Delete, Categories, Settings, and About. Click on, since we want to add a photo album, we'll click on Add. And now we come up with Add New Photo Album. And so we need a title for this, and we will indicate that this was the hiking Jake's branch. And with that, oops, we got a typo there, so let's fix that. And that gives that. Then we have our description, and we can put Mirage Hiking Club, and this happened to be on February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2020. And we'll leave that. Now, if we want, we can center that. To do that, we'll just go up here where it says center, and we'll click on that. Now that will center, and that's all we really need in the album description. Scroll down the page and pick Hiking Club. And I clicked on that, it turns blue. We have that. We want the public to be able to see it, so we'll leave that alone. It has a display start date and a delivery display stop date. We're not going to put in a stop date for it. There's no reason why people shouldn't be able to look at it at any time, regardless of how long. We're not going to allow comments, and we're not going to allow users to submit photos. The admin notes, you could add something in here if you want. For example, created M. Inyard. October the 26th. And so we then click on Save. So we've now saved the information about our hike. Now if we go down and we find that, there's Jake's branch. We go to the left and click on Modify. You see Modify here? When we click on that, that gives a drop down, and we could modify the album if we've already created it. We could add photos, manage photos, or delete. So let's go to Add Photos. When we go to Add Photos, we're now adding new photos. And it says we can add up to 99 files at one time. And I think that'll be sufficient for most of them. If there's more than that, you could do it in two different groups. Now, we can either drag the files here, open up our the file editor on our computer and drag them in, or we could add files by clicking here, and it would take us to select them from our computer. Well, I've already set some up, and so if we simply go here, this is 14 Jake's Branch. I'll click on that to open it. I've already put the full in there. So I'm going to hold the shift key down and then move it to the right just to select all 8 pictures. And once we've done that, I'll hold the left mouse button down and I'll just drag them all down and drop them. It instantly creates a list. However, they're not uploaded yet. So now we need to go to the button that says Start Upload. And that is at the bottom of this section. So we'll start the upload. It's now uploading the files. As you can see, it goes very quickly. Now we're in managing them. And here are the photographs. And so here's one. If you want to see a bigger version of that, we can click on that. If we need to rotate a picture because it's not correct, we can click on this and we can rotate that picture 90 degrees to the right or the left, or turn it upside down if we wanted people to stand on their head. And so it lists the pictures there, and there are 8 photographs, which is the number we did rotate in. Now, one change we're going to make here, we want this Jake's Branch County Park to be actually the first slide. It says it's the second. So we're going to change this to 1, and we're going to change this to 2. And so when we look at the album, this will be the first slide, and that will be the second. They are active. You could write a description for each of these in here. Now, these file title names are what we received with the photos. You can change and put any title you want for each of these. Growth on a tree, hiking group. You can change these, or you could add it here in the description if you want. That just simply adds to your photo album. If we wanted to delete a photo, we could highlight one and go up and click Delete Photos. And so with that, these are all set. We will click Save. We now have our albums saved. And if we go back to our photo albums, go to the left-hand side and click Photo Album. Now we're going to see, here's the Jake's Branch hiking photo album. It has 8 pictures and it's active.